All right, go ahead.
And as a consequence of a series of things that had happened that really put me into a state of depression. And as we came down the street here, the road here, I realized how deadly that can be, because it takes away your sharpness, and you become almost immersed in self-pity, and that can be deadly. And when it's after we had come out of the building where we had those 19 prisoners, the tanks moved slightly down the roadway here, and I came down here, and there was a woodshed here, and I was in that horrible frame of mind. And here is by this woodshed, which was, I'm sure, right in this area, I had a prayer meeting, and I didn't articulate. It was just a prayer of desperation. Say, God, I need help. I can't go on like this. And I must admit that there was a sense of peace that came over me. Not that I wouldn't be killed, but it seemed that God just said, all is well, all is well. That everything was in His hands. And it really did buoy my spirits. And I will say that sense of freedom from that depression lasted me till the last day I was in combat, when I was wounded in January the 15th. But this is a remarkable place, because I think my prayer the answer to that prayer, I think, is still ongoing, because of the friends I have here. And it just seems that this I call my miracle village, because I don't think after we got past this that there was a shot fired. And but as soon as we left this village, the heavy firing began. And so to me that was significant. But then we continued down this roadway, and the tanks were always afraid of mines, especially after new fallen snow. It would have been easy for the Germans just to lay the mines in the street and have the snow cover them. They wouldn't have to dig them in. And the tankers were afraid, so they asked two guys to walk in front of each tread of the tank and shuffle the snow to make sure there were no mines there. But I mean, that is a deadly chore, because I was in the hospital with a man who was right in front of a tank that hit a Teller mine, and the explosion tore off both his legs. So it was a deadly enterprise, but you do what you have to do under the circumstances you have at the time. But we continued on down this roadway.